This is Boundless. It is 5 feet long, and my original setup is here. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this around my easel, and that's how I'm going to describe it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to work from top down. So I'm going to start in this square right here, and I'm going to work across and then down. So I want this to be where my working area is. So because this one's 5 feet long, I'm rolling up the other side so I could put it over my easel, and 4 feet of it won't be just dangling on my desk. So I'll see if that's enough to roll for right now. So what I do is I have my light pad here. It's an A2, and I'm gonna pick it up, and I put the canvas on top of my easel, and then I put the light pad on top of my canvas. And then I put the working area that I'm going to work on right up here. And that's too short. So I'm going to loosen some up here. Okay, do the same thing again. Pull it up. That is about where I want to work at, right there in that square. That's about my working space. So what I do with this is I get out my painter's tape. And I find it easier, just like when I'm painting the wall, to rip off shorter strips. So I just put it right on the canvas, and I pull it where I want it. So I'd like to test it to see if I can get everything in there that I want. And I pull it straight and taut, and put some tape right across. And I'll do the same thing all the way across. And this will come right off both the canvas and the light pad or easel or glass disc or whatever surface. If you've ever painted, you know how nice this stuff is. And this entire roll will last for years. And it's like $8 a roll or so at the hardware store. So this is how I get my canvas nice and taut. If you're asking about the crease down here, I do this for years now. The creases come out. Once you put the drills down and the weight and they keep going, it'll come out. And how I do it is that I'll work this square, I go across, down, go across. At some point between here and here, I'll feel I want to move it. And so I will just pull some back up, and then, just work it back out and keep doing it until I reach the very end. That's how I set up my diamond painting. And this one, I'm lucky enough to go shortest end across, so it's upright. But not always is it upright. My last painting I did sideways, because shortest end across was sideways. And I'll always want to do that so that I'm not having the edges go over the painting, and then you get those bend points where the drills want to pop off. So, and this bothers me here. All this exposed light is really, is that the highest? Whatever. The exposed light will bother me. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tape some scratch paper along the top of my light pad too. And when I finally cover it up with the canvas, then I'll remove all of that. And that's how I do it.